Hey, I'm probably gonna record a little bit more, uh, Ghostwire soon. I did record a third episode, but I only got halfway through before my, computer shat out on me and paused the stream because I didn't have any more disk space left. I cleared up some disk space and I wasn't able to use that recording, but no story had gotten done. It was mostly just like two side missions that I had cleared. So you didn't miss much. I probably won't be uploading that video. But right now I'm playing something different. It's called Signal Creek, and it's a demo for a new game on itch. Nor, a 22-year-old college student, sneaks into the soon-to-be demolished Signal Creek Mall, but quickly finds herself trapped with her little brother's best friend and her professional mentor. In order to escape the dreamlike reality of the mall, Nor must guide everyone, including herself, through a journey of reconciliation. So, that's basically what's going on. And I have the game loaded right now. Unfortunately, you can't use a controller for it, so I have to get my controller out of the way. What is that? Ah. I have no clue what I did. Oh no, and the directory is in my way. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm gonna have to reload the game. Stupid. Do 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 do. And see if it actually loads up on. Uh-oh. Game capture. Oh no, hold on. Okay, I had to pause my recording for a bit because the game capture was fucked up. Now we can play. Hurry up, Nor. There's no way she'll find us if we hide in here. In the broken elevator? Explain to me why this was a good idea. We have to get out of here. And I'm trying to figure out... S? Yes, okay. This is what I get for listening to a stupid kid. Shut up, Nick. We have to get out of here. We have to get out of here. No way, then she's gonna... Stop right there. Oh shoot, the scary old lady caught up. What did you just call me? Nick, stop talking. Both of you are trespassing. That could... Wait. Nor? Hi, Miss Suan. How dare you disobey me? I told you that you were not to step 1 foot in this building. You know very well that it's unsafe. Not to mention your trespassing could lead to serious trouble with the law. Well, what are you doing here in that case? I am the law. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Please don't tell my mom. I'm leading the legal team responsible for inspecting this demolition site. And Nor knows very well. Nor, how could you bring a child here? Look, it's none of your business, okay? I told you if I came, it would just be to take some photos for my project. I'll take him and leave the second I'm finished. You know I will. Save your excuses. Regardless of your professional relationship, Nor, I will have to report both of you to the law enforcement. Nick begins frantically pressing elevator buttons. Come on, come on. You're an elevator. Get us anywhere but here. Seriously, Nick? Pushing those isn't going to work. She's right. This elevator is broken. It's not going anywhere. Uh-oh. Well, she was wrong. What are you doing? Saving our butts. With the person we're running from? Quiet down. This elevator shouldn't be working at all. Why isn't it stopping? What's going on? I don't know, but brace yourselves. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Third exclamation mark. I feel sick. Whoa, this is crazy. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? This is one of the floors of the mall, isn't it? The top floor? But it feels... something feels off. What's with all those lights at the top of the elevator? This floor was shut down months ago. There shouldn't even be electricity. We're in a place that shouldn't exist? Hold on. I would like to turn it down the volume a little bit. We're in a place that shouldn't exist? Maybe we're in some kind of liminal space. Pardon? You know, liminal spaces, weird alternate dimensions where everything feels off. A place where space and time aren't acting as they should. We're not in a science fiction novel, young man. I have to call one of my higher-ups about this. Miss Suwon checks her phone in an attempt to find connection. No signal, no Wi-Fi. Nick pulls out his phone, then frantically taps on the screen. Aw man, same, I can't play any of my phone games. Is that really what you... A petite girl with olive skin and dyed strawberry hair appears before the group. Her entire body is still like a mannequin. A lifelike breathing mannequin. What the... You're not supposed to be here either, young lady. Hey, did you miss the part where she mysteriously appeared in front of us? Enough with your fooling around. Rena? Hey, Nor, you know her? Yeah, she was from my high school. I knew her. Doesn't matter. I knew her. Hello, random girl that Norn recognizes. Do you see us? You have trapped yourselves in your pasts. It's up to you to move on. Where'd she go? And what the heck was she talking about? Well, looks like she turned off those weird lights. We must be hallucinating. That's the only explanation I can think of to describe whatever it is that we are seeing. Maybe we hit our head somewhere, or a potential gas leak? Maybe this is all a dream. If this floor was torn down, I don't think we could explain any of this with logic. I'm gonna pick that one. If this floor was torn down, I don't think we could explain any of this with logic. Wherever we are, it's definitely not the demolition site from before. That's so cool, it's like we warped through some kind of elevator-shaped portal. I'm not buying any of this. There's no such thing as a supernatural elevator or laminated spaces. Liminal spaces. This is absurd. We need to go back. The elevator is closed, though. It doesn't look like the doors will budge, either. Then I'll just press the... Hey, the buttons are gone. No use in waiting for an elevator that won't come. We should try to find another way out here. I have a map that I was using during my inspection. We can reference if needed. Well, we're already at it, and since we're already here, I want to see if they still have games in Topic Spot. That's what you're worried about right now? Honestly, it's a start. Maybe we'll be able to ask someone for help there. Nick and Miss Suan look at her expectantly. Like that girl? We could find her again and she could tell us. Nor, why aren't you saying anything? We can find our own way out of here. Okay then. Sorry, yeah. I guess we could talk to her. How was Rena even here? And she said we trapped ourselves in the past? What is there to move on from? Was that really even her? Okay, so the move keys are WASD, but the problem is I have to like click repeatedly to be able to move, and I'm not sure if this is a bug or not. I can't use my controller. Oh, I can use my controller to move. What the hell? Okay. That's good. That makes this easier for me. What is supposed to be the mall floor below had instead been replaced with a glitchy, vast abyss. This is... Why are there eyes? I don't like that there's eyes. Seriously doubting any chance that this is reality anymore. I mean, you guys are seeing this too, right? Yes, but no. I refuse to believe something so absurd. This lady is... You're seeing eyes. What else do you think is going on? But goodness, this is starting to make a very little sense. Not that this place has been making any in the first place. What are we even looking at? I've never seen anything like it. Cosmic horrors beyond human comprehension. Geez, Nick, curb the enthusiasm and the volume. Sheesh. Perhaps not a cosmic horror, it doesn't appear to be actively dangerous. What if I jumped into it? What? Don't. That would be an incredibly bad idea. Haha, I'm just kidding. I totally won't jump into the void of eyes. Like, actually, even if I don't want to find out. It's a mall directory with a map of the current floor. Miss Suan also has a copy of that we can look at. Real Victoria's Secret, just out in the wild. Wow. It's an intimate apparel store for women. Yes, the store that caused me an endless embarrassment as a child. Oh, and why is that? Because women. What? Beautiful women, I will explain no further. Ah, I see. Even so, you have to admit, femininity is strange when it's commodified and sold to us in this particular form. I mean, yeah, attraction aside, it is kind of weird, I guess. I used to think femininity was a weird pink box that society pushed women into. I guess I don't entirely think that way anymore, but I don't know, it makes me uncomfortable. Maybe I was pushed into being feminine a little too much to enjoy it. All very well and fair, but there are other perspectives, you know. I leaned into femininity very strongly when I was younger. To put it plainly, it was the safest way for me to exist as a woman. At least that's how I felt at the time. I don't know much about being feminine, but this store always felt weird to walk by. Kinda makes me antsy even now. I think that's the standard experience for everyone, regardless of who you are. Agreed, I guess. So we have a lesbiab on our team. That's cool. It's a pretzel stand. Ah, pretzels. The smell of this cart really brings me back. I always wanted the cinnamon sugar bites as a kid. I was only allowed a regular pretzel, though. You should have tried those donut holes filled with sugary goo. I got them one time and ate them all in like 2 minutes. I may have treated myself to a pretzel once or twice. When you could have chosen anything off the menu? The pretzels are pretty good, it was just frustrating that I didn't get a choice. Do you guys have cinnamon sugar bites? Do you happen to know a way out of here? Do you know why everything is so off here? I'm gonna choose that one. Do you know why everything is so off here? Dot dot dot. Do you know what's going on in this place? Dot dot dot. There's a weird void below this floor, odd vegetation, people behaving strangely. Hello? Dot dot dot. I guess that's a no. Whatever. It's a pretzel stand. The cashier is strangely still. He doesn't seem real, and he certainly doesn't know a way out of here. The vending machine is full of coffee, sparkling water, and diet sodas. The last row on the vending machine is a row of specialty drinks, Japanese sodas, and canned boba. Nick's nose scrunches up. Bleh, most of these drinks suck. These are more like liquid sugar than caffeine, and the bad kind of liquid sugar, too. There is no such thing as a good kind of liquid sugar. I don't recognize any of these brands. I find that disturbing. These are all gross except for the boba. Wouldn't you rather get boba from an actual shop? Well, the canned stuff is cheaper, so... Oh yeah, that's fair. Do you want me to get you one? Do you want me to get you one? No thanks, I'm okay. Are you sure? Yeah, if I accepted something from someone, I'd have to repay them. And then we're back at square one. We should move on to something else. It's a neatly handwritten sign for the Louis George Cafe. All of the drink prices have been rubbed off. It's a table with coffee cups left on it. There's still steam coming out of the holes in the lid. Didn't I see this cafe coffee here? It's even in good condition. I still refuse to think any of this is real. I was right here before confirming the demolition a few weeks ago. Yet everything is still here, though in much better condition. Like how I remember they used to be. You've been to this cafe before? You don't strike me as the type of person to sit and chill in a mall. A long time ago, it was the only table big enough for a group. Yeah, I remember this being a good spot in the cafe. I used to come here with someone too, a friend. We should move on. No use dwelling over. Never mind. Okay. What the heck happened at this cafe for the both of you? You know what? Never mind. I'll stop asking. Thinking about all the old memories I have here. It hurts more than I thought it would. Seems like we both have things we want to avoid. Is that the right thing to do, though? I still can't believe this is all here in this condition. It feels almost like nothing changed. I can almost imagine myself in all my... We should go. I don't think Miss Suwon wants to be here any longer either. The entrance of the mall's bathrooms. To the right, the women's side. To the left, the men's side. I never liked how the bathrooms in this mall are binary. Outdated construction. Miss Suwon's shoulders tense up. Glad you agree, that's your job after all. It's my job, but I also have personal reasons. Miss Suwon takes a step back. Personal reasoning. It's in the past now. Sheesh, did the bathroom say something to you when you were in college? It seems like it's still on your mind, if that's okay. I will say this, I agree with you. The gender binary is an outdated method of dividing bathrooms. If there were always gender-neutral restrooms, it would have saved me a lot of trouble in the past. I understand. Oh, so is Miss Suwon trans? Maybe? So we have a lesbian, a possible trans lady. It's a closed, run-down, feminine clothing store. There's torn flyers on the glass and signage exclaiming, "Everything must go." Nick tries to peer through the gate. I see, mannequins all over the floor, papers everywhere. Oh, what the frick? The mannequins just looked over at me, I think. Stop being ridiculous. No, I'm serious, lady. I swear I saw them move. Okay, now they're just chilling. One of them is reading a magazine. Enough. Anyways, there's like 2 clothes left in there. Kinda disappointing for a clothing store. It sold more clothing once. Anything you liked? Nothing I particularly liked, but I did purchase clothing here for my first job as a legal assistant. Yeah, I didn't like it much in here either. The clothes really weren't my style. I don't exactly miss it now that it's gone. Before I go there, I want to check out what's going on all over here. What's this apple doing on the floor? Handsome Squidward! As an apple, you are average. I rate you 6 out of 10. How does it feel to be barely above average? Oh yeah? What about your rating then? Let's find out then. Hey, what about me? You are a 10 out of 10. A rare apple you are, young prince. Nice. How do you like them apples, Nor? Huh? Okay, knock it off. Yes, let's stop talking to food that's on the ground, please. Sure. Toys R Us. It's the old toy store. We are toys. It's been ransacked. Typical. Those who break into the small children. I remember fighting with my parents here. About what? About what kind of toys are normal for girls? Man, talk about a mood killer. Like, what did the toy store do to you two? I was allowed to play with any toys as a kid, though. Like, if I wanted to play with dolls or dragons, my parents didn't care. Though my parents are pretty accepting in general of me being trans, so... like... I guess they don't understand the whole non-binary thing, so I kind of told them I was binary trans, but... they're accepting enough that it's comfortable to live with my family. It's just, It took a couple of years for them to become understanding and for them to switch over to using the correct pronouns usage. But, right now, they pretty much, you know, use the right pronouns and talk to me in public the right way. So it's cool. It's a beauty booth used for makeovers. A feminine apple stares into the souls of those who gaze back at her. Anybody care for a makeover? Sounds like money I could use literally anywhere else. Like towards a new game or something. I will also pass. Besides, who knows how old that makeup could be. That's a good point. A shame, I used to come here often with a friend. We should go. Maybe whatever old makeup is still here is causing this whole hallucination. What's the Timber Tim's store? It's Timber Tim's, the store with that exclusively sold bright white toe shoes with red soles. Despite its off-putting decor, everyone seems to have owned a pair of Timber Tims at one point. Hey, did you guys ever get shoes from here before? Yeah, actually, I had a pair back when I was in high school. Wore them for like a week and then, I don't know, guess I realized how ugly they were. Same, I had mine for a month before I had to give them to my younger brother. I received a pair as a gift once. They thought that though they aren't my style in the slightest. I suppose that speaks to how successful the marketing was. Right, what was that slogan again? That thing was a real earworm. Won't you, Tim? You never tout. Yeah, makes even less sense than I remember. Catchy little tune, though. Whoa. Eggman. Customers at Timber Tim's? Whoa, what the Can we help you? The question you should be asking is, can I help you? Because I see none of you are wearing Tims on your little feeties. Are, okay. Looks like this guy's the Timber Tim's manager. But why is he even here if the store is closed? Either way, I guess it might be worth to speak with him. Excuse me, but do you know anything about how we get out of this mall? Excuse me, but what are you even doing here? Excuse me, but do you know anything about how to get out of this mall? Why, yes, I do. Where's some Timber Tims, and you may go as you please. I don't exactly have time for new shoes right now. I just need to know how to leave. Leaving is a good idea. I'm planning to leave soon myself. Move to some new town, settle down, meet the love of my life, raise a family of Timlings. My life is both successful yet lonely. Okay. I'm happy for you, but that doesn't help us at all. Maybe open a Timber Tim's too there and sell them en masse. Or maybe I should leave my small business days behind. I've always wanted to be a politician. Or a god. Are you even listening to me anymore? I believe this man is under the influence. We should leave him alone. Under the Timfluence. Interesting. What's this? Some kind of old doll? This doesn't look like any of the dolls I know. Strange. I wanted a doll just like this, but when I was a child. I wonder why it's here in this mall. Why didn't you have one? My mother, she didn't allow it. Maybe it's here for you to take it. Maybe the mall manifested it here from your past so you can have it now. That's absurd nonsense. Let's not linger on this. Fine, I still think it's here for you to take, though. Nick really seems to think this manifested from Miss Suwon's past memories or something. It doesn't sound like this was a happy memory, though. She doesn't seem eager to take it with her. So Miss Suwon is definitely, probably a trans lady. Can I see that apple in there? Oh, it's a fountain with some pennies and some other stuff inside. Got a penny to make a wish? Nope, who even carries pennies around anymore? Good point. Putting your faith in silly things like wishes is a waste of time. You need to do good work and know the right people. So, like, everything is impossible? God. That's a little depressing, but also true to some extent. Real quick, I'm going to pause the recording. There we go. I had to get a little leg break in there because my butt hurts. Now, time to look at the vape shop. It's a vape stand with various flavors on sale. Must be 18 plus to purchase. This sucks. It might be the only time I wish I were an adult. Hey Nor, you're above 18, could you? I don't think I'd trust you with these. Do you even know what's in them? I'm gonna say that. Do you even know what's in them? Cool flavors? Like, look at bubblegum. Do you actually think it tastes good? It barely tastes like anything, Nick. You'd be weird. I'm coughing because I vape. I'm coughing because I vape. You shouldn't vape. Don't vape, kids. It's bad for you. You'd be way better off chewing a real piece of bubblegum. Wait, really? I mean, I knew that. Duh. Less appealing to you now, huh? Fine, whatever. Let's check something else out, okay? Yeah, okay. So, with like, the vapes that you buy the juices for, they really do taste like nothing. Like, It doesn't taste like anything. I don't know why, but disposables taste pretty flavorful. Just don't vape because it's bad for you and it's got formaldehyde and you'll cough a lot. And you'll get popcorn lung. Oh, I walked through her. I didn't mean to. 3 people stand idly. They almost look too still. Hello, would you guys know anything about... Hey, are these people even real? How'd they get in here? Maybe they know a way out of here, but they don't seem to be listening to me. Maybe they'll listen to somebody else. Nick, are you down to ask them for some help? Miss Suan, could you ask them for help? I'll ask Miss Suan. Miss Suan, could you ask them for help? Miss Suan, are you listening? Hey, Miss Suan. No need to shout. What's going on? Sorry, but you didn't seem to hear me. Can you ask these people if they know how to get out of here? We should focus on the elevator. I will try to contact a technician to come down here. I don't think anyone outside is gonna believe us. It wouldn't hurt to ask these people. They're right here after all. If they're even real. Besides, what kind of repair guy could fix a magical elevator? Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong floor. Why does she seem so confused all of a sudden? And why do I get the feeling she might know these 3? Fine, I'll ask them again. Look, we're really sorry to bother you, but we really need help right now. They're just staring blankly at Miss Suan. Something really weird is going on. If you could just help us out for 1 second. No use, we do not need help from strangers. Strangers? Looks like Chad, Christy, and I got demoted to strangers. Not like I'm surprised. Typical Suan. What the... So what's your thought of us this whole time, Kanika? Who's Kanika? Nikki, how could you say that to us? We were so close. Where are all the study sessions and concerts nothing to you? Did she say concerts? Miss Suan, are you okay? Speechless, never thought I'd get to see that. But once she finds her words, she'll spin us some new excuse for what she did. Miss Suan, we're leaving. Don't worry, Kanika, we'll be right here, in case you want to ignore us again. They don't want to help us out. Word of advice, the only person you can trust is yourself. I will handle this alone. There is a bookstore on this floor, the B&N. They may have a way to contact the outside. Are you sure you can't ask them for anything? I have nothing to say to them. Let us go. Are we gonna talk about the concerts that you supposedly went to? No, B&N now. She really doesn't want to talk to these people, but why? I should find out. She may be refusing to face the only way out of here. Miss Suan went to rock shows with these people. Maybe the B&N has something that could help her open up to the idea of talking to them. Alright, so... that's the B&N. From crime thriller fiction to award-winning nonfiction, all the bestsellers are here. That is bestsellers from well over a decade ago. It's a music stand. Different vintage records are stacked on top of it. Oh, give me a second. There we go. Had to do that because it was a little too loud in my ears. One record in particular catches Nora's attention. Hey, Miss Suan, you mentioned going to concerts in the past, right? Yes, why? Have you heard this album yet, then? Nora raises the record of Actually I Do Mind up to the show Miss Suan. I used to listen to Paradise all the time when I was younger. Yes, I remember that one. Good album. You listen to rock? Yes. Well, used to. Oh, wow. Why are you looking at me like that? Well, I didn't expect you to listen to a rock band. You don't really seem like the type, no offense. I was very different back then. Do you listen to them now? No, it was a distraction, so I stopped. She looks upset. Something about this seems really personal. You must have been a student when Paradise released this album, right? Right during school, my friends and I used to. I have to keep the conversation going somehow. You went to Seton Hall University, right? You remember correctly. You asked me this during our interview, remember? Yeah, I didn't go into it that much, though. Did you like it? It was challenging, to say the least, but my education got me where I needed to be. Did you listen to this with your friends? Yes, music was one of the few things that made me happy then. It was one of the only things I could understand at the time. After moving to New Jersey from Thailand, I came to law school. My English was still not perfect, but I went to school regardless. Since the four of us lived on the same floor, we became close. We used to play Paradise while we studied together. I think I owed Paradise my first real friendships. Rocking out led to your friendships? That's so cool. But that was a different time. Things change. How about we rock out right now for old time's sake? I don't think that would be a good use of our time. Do you mind if I play this album? I'd like to listen to it. Miss Suwon sighs and steps back. Fine, go ahead. Time to put on a classic. Sounds like old angst. The record enters the record player. Rock music fills the store. This song. She seemed relaxed, listening to the music. Maybe I can ask her about her friends now? But carefully. So, your friends, do you still talk to them? Not anymore. What happened? Nick? What? I want to know. You really want to know? Fine, I'll tell you. Oh, go ahead. Listening to music doubled the time it took me to complete my assignments. I struggled to catch up to my friends because I was still learning English at the time. Once my friends bought tickets for a concert right around the finals, they got very angry at me when I decided not to go with them. I chose not to fail my finals over the concert in the end. They didn't care about my situation, so I stopped caring about them. I stopped hanging out with them, they started going to concerts without me, and the rest is history. That really sucks. There's nothing I can do about it anymore. I haven't talked to them since that fight. Have you thought about them since that fight? Can you turn that off? It's giving me a splitting headache. She's avoiding all of her problems again, just when I thought we were getting somewhere. If she can make amends with her old friends, maybe they'll help us get out of here. Nor, turn the music off now. Fine, I'll turn it off. Finally, let's stop talking about my past. It isn't helping us get anywhere. Namely, out of here. You not talking about it is hurting us more. Excuse me? You won't be able to talk about to the people who might be able to help us get out of here. They don't know anything. Leave it alone, Nor. We're leaving. You can't keep avoiding your friends only to get all sad and vague about it. You keep talking about how hard you worked for everything in your life. You haven't backed down from anything. How could you, of all people, be afraid of a conversation? You cannot understand what this is like. To look back decades knowing you can't change a thing. I refuse to put myself in such a hopeless, helpless place again. The best thing to do, the only thing I can do, is to forget it and move on. Did you, though? Did I what? Did you forget about it? Did you move on? How dare you? Sometimes you need to confront your past, even if you know you can't change it. I promise you, carrying this with you and bottling up your feelings, it's only gonna hurt you more. Hurt us more. If none of this is real, there's no risk involved, right? I think working out your feelings with them could help you and your past feelings. What do you say? Fine, I'll talk to them. I finally managed to convince her to confront them. We should go find Chad, Brody, and Christy again. It's a music stand, different vintage records. It'd be nice for Miss Suan to get back into her old hobby, but I don't think she's quite ready yet. I can come back to this later. For now, we should go to Chad, Brody, and Christy before she changes her mind about talking to them. A bunch of fancy hats. What's with these sizes? There's no way any of these will fit a normal sized head. I don't want to find out who they're for, actually. It's a bunch of trinkets. Shiny, fun-shaped baubles line the shelf. Can't tell what any of these are supposed to be. Kind of wish Barnes& and Noble would focus more on selling books again. I like going to Barnes& and Noble sometimes because they have a lot of stuff for, like, tabletop stuff, and they do have a lot of baubles and trinkets, but I don't know. 3 people stand idly, they almost look too still. You can't keep avoiding this, it'll eat you up inside. I suppose. Well, 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 you finally decide to speak to us. How are you here? Why did you abandon us, Nikki? You know we really missed you. I didn't abandon you, I had, let me guess, work. It's always work with you. Must I apologize for prioritizing my studies? For choosing not to get wasted at Paradise shows? We weren't getting wasted every night. We just wanted to have fun together. That's why we invited you to every concert, no matter how many times you bailed on us. Yet that makes us the bad friends. And we spent hours at the cafe, which we already also invited you to. You said you'd come, and then you just stopped showing up. Even one bit of wasted time could have jeopardized my career. So you abandoned your friends and the promises you made to us? Is that success to you? Kanika, you did better than all of us, never below a 90 on exams. And I had to work twice as hard as you to get those scores. You know what? Fine. Don't talk to us until you're ready to apologize. We're leaving now. Don't you want to apologize? I said now. Hold on, guys. You studied at the cafe? This one here at the mall? That's the one I hung out at. Me and my friends used to go there all the time. We never studied, though. We just chilled. That's great. We're leaving. Nick might be onto something. The cafe or tables are right there. We can go see them. But it doesn't seem like she's ready to talk about them yet. Maybe I should focus on helping Nick until she's ready. Lest I risk angering her more by prodding at it. An elevator ding is heard from the hallway. What was that noise? It sounded like an elevator chime. Quick, let's go back to the elevator and check it out. Whoa, look at that. One of those weird lights turned back on. Oh, is something happening? Oh no, the game stopped. Oh no. Oh, oops. Well, I guess the game is a little buggy. I can't get it to restart where I last left it. So, it's painting time. Let's see. I have to get to my window captures. No. Hold on. Cancel. Close that. Window capture 2. Cancel. Window capture. MS Paint. Game capture. Alright, it's paint time. Yeah, I really don't know what was going on. Maybe it was just buggy. So, paint time. Let me think. What do I want to paint? Um, hmm. Give me a second here. I'm figuring out. Hmm. Hmm. Hold on. I need to get like a guide, something to look at so that I know what I'm doing. Oh, all right. There we go. No, that's a bullshit line. That's a bad line. Ah, no. Okay, hold on. What is that? Jesus. Hold on. No. Good enough. I won't be coloring this one in because he's like black and white, so he'll stay like that. Oop. There it is. It's Sam's from Steven Universe. Uh, I don't know what else to say. That I'm kind of disappointed that we couldn't continue the demo because it just kind of shat out on us. Um, but I hope the full game is good. I'm definitely gonna play it later on when it's actually released. If I have the money for it. I currently am broke and don't have money, so I'm relying on games that I already have or had at some point, or like, free games. So yeah. Oh, do you not see my sands? Oh no. the Sorry. Here's Sans. There. There's Sans. There he is. There he is. There's Sans. He's gonna dance for you. See, he's dancing. He's dancing for you. Look at him dance. That's great. Alright, well, goodbye bye.